These are altered National Geographic pages I made with Citra Solv, and when I shared them with my Glue Crew sister friends, they wanted to know exactly how I did it. So today I'm going to show you my simple process for turning old magazines into these dreamy, colorful art papers that I can use later for collage, tags, journal pages, and mixed media backgrounds. Hi, I'm Christine, the artist behind Darlissa Designs, and I'm happy you're here. Welcome. Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you how I created these pages, and I think I inspired my friend Stacy to make the leap and try it for herself. So Stacy's waiting for her Citra Solv, and so she was asking me questions, and I thought, well, it would probably be cool just to do a quick video since I missed Thursday's video. I figured this is a good opportunity to show how I do it. I love this one. Look at this. I don't know what that is, but it's really pretty. I think it's like a sheer blowing curtain. And this image, and then there's the shadow over here. So because this is a National Geographic, and I think that this was actually in the photo, so I won't be able to use this on anything that I sell, but I just think I'll probably put it in my journal, my personal journal. But I love the way that looks. Okay, so today I'm just going to go through and show you how I did it. I won't be able to show you the final result today because I'll have to let it sit overnight, but you see what you get here. That was the one that I did a few days ago, or like last week. First, I have a stack of, let's see, I've got a 2002, there's a 2004, 2023, 2009, 2010. So I thought it was the earlier ink, but what I'm reading today, it's 2000 and after. So what I do is I just flip through the magazines, and oh, that's cool. So I'm going to keep that. I flip through the magazines and I find pages. This actually feels like it's already been wet or something. I don't know if the ink is going to really transfer. So I find things that I know I'm probably not going to cut out and use for collage, and go ahead and take them out. So this is probably a good one because it's got the blues in it. And I check the front and back. Sometimes I'll harvest the whole magazine for collage, and then whatever's left, I can just do the whole magazine with Citra Solv. But today I'm going to try and take images. So that's kind of cool, but I'm probably not going to use this in collage. So this one we have an opportunity to have this little area. There's some blues in there. The blue's supposed to shift pretty well, and then the greens over here. So that's all I'm going to take out of this book because I want to take from different years. And I know I should probably log this, but we'll go back and do it again if it turns out to be a great experiment. Oh, I might want to use, you know what? I'm sure I'll find this one again. This is a really good page because it's got the bright colors and the high contrast. That's what you're looking for in pages. This is cool, but I probably won't use it. So let's take that one. Ooh, this is a really good one. And I like this for collage, but for today's experiment, I will sacrifice that page. The only reason I say that is because there's a lot of writing on it. Whatever. If there were less writing on it, I'd probably keep it for collage. Uh-oh. These feel not as, I know the glossy. See, this is a weird, what is this? April 2023. See, I thought that this is very vibrant. I thought the glossy pages we're going to have to do a little experimentation. And, oh, wow, look at that. Let me see if I can find a good page that I'm not going to use. Let's try this one. Yeah, that's got some really bright colors, but I don't think this one's going to work. So I'm only going to take that one page out of this one. I was told to find the really glossy pages. So like this would be good. Although, I mean, that's not good. But I want to see if this ink shifts. So I'm going to take this and we'll see what happens. So we've got the glossy and the not so glossy as an experiment. Let me see if I can find one more page here that I'm not going to use. Oh, this is good because it's got green on the back and the blues on the front. So I'll take this. All right, I think that's enough for our little experiment. I've got a ton of them over here. And I'm just going to take this little container here and I'm just going to lay, it's okay to use it in this, the Citra Solv in this tray, but I just like to, I don't know, I like to lay this down. And sometimes, I don't know about this, sometimes the inks, whatever I'm working on, go down on the deli paper and I get a really cool, interesting piece of extra paper to use. Okay, now I got this sponge. I'll put the Citra Solv and the sponge. The sponge is, I'm going to fight this sponge the whole way. But it's garbage, so I'm just going to use it up. And I'm going to take, I open the window, I have a filter running, you could put a mask on. Just going to put a little in there because I don't know how much, I can always get more. And I'm going to use some gloves. Okay, so, because I know I'm going to have to hold this sponge together. This is a terrible sponge. So I'm just going to take a little bit and you just brush it over the page. I'm going to flip it over and do the other side and then I can just start stacking them. And that's it. That's all you do. All right, here's that one. I'm just going to lay this so it's got those blues. This will be beautiful if it, well, I'm going to do both sides because I didn't go all the way up on that one. We'll see what happens. It is kind of fun. Oh, it is shifting. Oh, wow. Yep. Okay. Now I know what pages I really want to look for. That's awesome. I was just going to say how fun it is to get all these little surprises. I think that was the page that had the ink shifting. I don't know. But did you see that? That's all ink that I brushed up. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Let's see. I can't wait. The only part of, I love the surprises. I hate the waiting. I really hate to wait. And I'm actually going to take this tray. This is another good reason to use a tray like this. I'm going to take it outside. I'm not going to put it in the sun. I'm just going to put it somewhere outside. I'm going to turn this over because I want the pink on one side. So you see what I did there. There's pink here and then there's pink over here. So I want it, sometimes some of the ink will rub off of this page onto this. They'll transfer. And I want to distribute that pink evenly. That's it. That's all there is to it. Now I'm gonna just put some of this deli paper on top here, just because I don't want stuff getting all over my paper when I take it outside. And I'm not gonna layer it with something heavy. Some people do. I'm just gonna flatten it out and leave it. And because I don't mind if there's air bubbles in it, because that creates, like this little wrinkle right here is gonna maybe, there's a wrinkle underneath this crease in the paper, it's going to create something really cool. So anyway, I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but that's how I'm doing it. So I will come back tomorrow, or I'll come back sometime this weekend when this is all dried and done, and I'll create a short so you can see how they turned out. So if you like this really super short tutorial, please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Thanks for watching.